Yeah, hey guys. So, little nap in the afternoon. We're all bucketed up to go out the Arabic flight. So we've come out of where we're staying, which is Tel Palace. And there's all these little kind of weird back streets, which probably aren't back streets, but they feel like back streets to us. We're walking up to a place called the Tram Street. I don't know if that is called Tram Street. That's what we're trying to do. And what we're trying to do, it's probably about 4:30 on Tuesday. So we're trying to get to the Blue Mosque, which is why we're kind of trying to dress a bit better, but it's a bit cool here this evening as well. So it's different coming from Cancun and Merida and Thailand, but luckily we've got a couple of clothes that are a bit warm. So we're just going to get up in the guts of it, see if we don't get lost, and see if we get to the Blue Mosque. So looking forward to getting some. Look, I don't know if we'll get any footage of that. Don't know how that rolls, although it is a tourist attraction, so maybe that's not rude. But we're going to experience anyway. Hopefully we get some for you. All right, talk to you soon. So that one over there. Doing the over the shoulder wrap. Okay. Okay, so obviously Selena needs a scarf to come into the mosque. I would not have been allowed to get in my shorts, so that's good. But I've dressed. And I'm allowed to take photos, and probably don't know if I'm allowed to film, but I might not be allowed to chat. Which is, you know what, fair enough. Need to be a little bit respectful of a mosque that has so much history and is very special to certain people. So, yeah, Crew's happy. He's interested. Selena looks cute in her own way. You look like an Eastern Bloc Chechnyan or something like. Oh wow, oh, it's under repair.
Yeah, we can look maybe from here. You can look from here much better.
Hey everyone, so we just came out of the Blue Mosque. Huge, really huge actually, and one of one of the disappointing things is that it's kind of under renovations, construction, which obviously has to happen. There's no best time to pick that, and we just happen to be here for that. However, the dome has been fully restored. The dome, I don't know if you can see up in there. The inside, all on the inside of the dome is really intricate paintwork, gold leaf all over it in all sorts of different patterns and things. It's quite spectacular. And for how many years old this is, like, you know, it's like hundreds of years old. It's again a reminder of the craftsmanship and the skills that some people had back then that I don't think anyone has anymore. You know, there wasn't the cranes and machinery to do this sort of things. This stuff is just crazy. And I can understand why the stonemasons of the day transcended all religions and boundaries and stuff, and they were the gods, realistically, because they could build out of stone, and they could do all this kind of stuff, project manage, you know, just amazing. So it's good to be reminded that for all the technology we have, maybe it's not as useful as we think. Anyway, it's just nice to be a bit reminiscent and perhaps miss a bit of the old days. So anyway, guys, we're gonna from the Blue Mosque, we're gonna head in and just random see what we can see. All right, come with us. Pomegranate. Nice. Oh, that is such a good texture.
This is the best one. Oh.
Alright guys, so we're just coming to this amazing store. They're just giving us like the samples for like blackberry tea and all this nougat sort of stuff. And this one's the best one, right? It's got a big gold flake on top of it. Pistachios and things in the middle. The textures are just like really a great combination. That's what makes it. Well, the flavours are great, just amazing textures. Welcome here. You know what? I'm going to pin drop this place straight outside the Blue Mosque. This is definitely worth it. Caramel. Do you recommend your friends try that? Come to this store? Oh yeah.
The gold one's the best.
The gold one's the best. I'm going to try this one. Okay. Alright. So we got as you can see, we had the tray down there. We were allowed to have some testers. We're gonna have to buy something. We're going to buy something that's too good. So this, I don't know if it's like a raspberry or whatever. This will be some with pomegranate or something. I don't know what that is. But again, you eat your chewy nougat style fruit, your nuts inside. Great combination, contrast actually. And your little flakes of that outside. I don't know what this is. It's amazing. Yeah, it is a bit big. It depends if you want to eat it in Thailand or you want to eat it when you get back home. Nah. So can you see on your phone, Selena, what sea this is? Where like is the sunset's over there, which is west, right? So that's correct then. So it sets towards Italy, Cyprus, Greece, Moldova. Hey everyone, just a little update. We just finished. Obviously went to the Blue Mosque, saw that, went down right outside the Blue Mosque and around the corner. There's like a little market bazaar with a few things, and obviously we got sucked into the local Turkish delight because they started handing out Turkish delight, and then he was good. Just come in for a look. Next thing he's handing us Turkish delight, giving us little berry teas, which was really strong and amazing. So those guys are good. And we walked out with a box of Turkish delight, or nougat, wasn't it? And a little pot for Turkish coffee. So look, behind me is realistically it's the Mediterranean Sea. That direction is the Mediterranean Sea. You can kind of see the sun setting over there towards Greece and Italy and Cyprus. And up in the other direction is where the big cargo ships coming through, which is a good indication. It starts snaking all the way up and around into, pretty sure it's the Black Sea, or I've got to double check that, but pretty much the sea that goes up into Crimea and up in where Ukraine is and stuff. And so you can understand this part of the world has been fought over for a long time, so it's really over and over again, and that access to water is what determines whether some countries have access to navies, shipping, transport goods, all sorts of things. So it's a really interesting little fulcrum part of the world. Look, first impressions, a little bit chilly, but when you're a boy from Toowoomba in Queensland, Australia, where it's a bit chilly, it kind of feels like Toowoomba in May, the month of May. Don't need a jumper, but you know what? It's a little bit chilly here. We're starting to look around. We're starting to realise that we're just not even going to. This is ridiculous. We needed probably 3 months in Turkey, in Istanbul, really, to get a bit of a feel for it. This wasn't our intention. Our intention was to get home, but we just did a layover because it was stupid to fly so far through Turkey and not come and have a look. I really want to go down to Antalya, but which is further down on the Mediterranean, actual beachfront things. Real estate wasn't expensive there once upon a time, and that, guys, that's because the lira crashed last year and it hasn't really come back up. So you can buy real estate. Interesting part of the world to buy real estate, but I don't know. Interesting to go and buy real estate when one country's currency has crashed, fallen out the floor. Unfortunately, I get the feeling that China's probably looking at Australia the same way because our currency's fallen out the floor compared to the USD. So, all right, that's enough for me. We're going to take a walk along the Mediterranean. This part here, we're going to eventually find something to eat, and we'll come and see what food there is. All right, see you guys. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Maybe they're just on mute.
Hey Craig, how small is this elevator?
Really small.
Yeah, this is it. Hey guys, so wrapping up after our little trip down to the ocean front, which is look at the Mediterranean Sea and where the big channel goes around up to the Black Sea. Came up, walked not very far, walked up near a couple of the other big mosques and things, and again across to the Blue Mosque. Some guy grabbed us, told us the dinner upstairs was amazing in a place called the Terrace. Wasn't bad. It's tourist prices, so this is not kind of like the Turkish, cheap living style stuff. But that was pretty nice. Crew had some chicken wings, of course. A couple of beers and a milkshake, and we had halloumi, and then we shared a pot. So it was a clay pot. Now we've got some footage of this. So they bring it out on a trolley, and it's sitting in amongst rocks, and it's all on fire. So that's a bit of theatre. Get all the fire over it, and then chop the top off, and then pour out your food. So that was pretty cool. About 1100 lira, so it's probably about $100 ish, maybe $90 Australian. Not cheap, but we're right in the middle of the tourist scene here. You see the Blue Mosque in the background, if you can, which we went and saw today, and you've seen some footage of that. So anyway, we're gonna go stroll up home. We're probably about 800 metres from where we live, and there's a whole lot of baklava and Turkish delight and all sorts of shops on the way home, and there was even a couple of shisha bars I was kind of eyeing off, but we got crew with us, so maybe not, but anyway, we'll see what happens. So we'll pay the bill and let's get out of there. All right, see ya.
Finally, not a plastic.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not that impressed.
Cool.
I've already seen it.
Yeah, okay. Alright, is that good, sir? He's like, is that alright? Yep, is that to your satisfaction? No, he's putting it back into the thing. Whoa! Oh, off he goes. Hey guys, so after we had dinner at the terrace, we walked around for a while, and Selena just wanted what she wanted, and she wanted to come out and find some things. She wanted some baklava, she wanted another cup of tea, and she really wanted a shisha. So we walked up and down, and we found a restaurant down towards the water, very Istanbul, I guess you'd say, or very Middle Eastern, which is good. It's what she was chasing. It's called Flavours. I'll leave the link below in case. I would recommend coming here. We've had dinner, so we didn't do the food. However, we just saw a guy with the hot pot. Yeah. So that was buzzing, and so this sort of the guy came out with a hot pot, and they bring it out, and it's flaming. And so the guy's got a welding glove on. He's putting all fire on it, and it's reheating it inside the clay pot. And then they turn it up and down and chop the bottom of it. It's very theatrical, but very cool. Inside was a guy playing a lute and singing, and a guy playing, look, I don't know what they're called. They're like these long string instruments on triangles. Basically,
Do the demonstration.
No.
So it goes like, do the actions of his hands.
No, he's sort of doing these things, and he's like plucking it a bit like a harp, but a bit like a piano. Like I'd call it a piano if anything. So it was pretty cool the way he's doing it. He's sliding them around. That was pretty cool. And there was a guy, and there's a traditional, I don't know what the tradition of it is. The dancer, the dancer with the little squared up hat, and he just spins around. That's all he does. He spins around with his eyes shut. He must be spinning around for 5 minutes and didn't get dizzy. Kept perfect posture. So he'd be a great ballerina. So anyway, look, come down here. Look, we're going home to bed after this, but nice little stop in for dessert. This is how everyone does dessert here. The flavour of the shisha we've got is mint, so it's like having a mint tea afterwards. Oh, sorry. But the shisha is mint flavour. It's like having a mint tea. So Selena's got a mint tea that tastes really like, it tastes like lemon ice, tastes like lemon cough lollies actually, which is really weird. So
Mum, save some for me. I haven't tried it.
Look, again, that was our what's our first day in Istanbul. So we're knackered, but we've ticked a few boxes. So anyway, look, tomorrow's a big day. We've got to go to the bazaar. Get up and go to the bazaar. We need a suitcase. So we're actually on a mission. Got to get a suitcase.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Quick little tip. All right. So when you're getting stuff from the hotel, like if it's a transfer or a massage, anything they're organising, it's only priced in euros. You have to pay them in euros cash. They will not take lira. However, you need lira to go everywhere else. Pretty much all. If you want to go to a local restaurant, and you don't want to pay Western stupid tourist prices, it's going to be in lira. So when you're at the airport, you probably got to do 2 lots of currency changes because everyone wants cash. Anyway, I just sort of throw that tip in at the end. All right, guys, is signing out. We will talk to you later on tomorrow. Hey. Whoop.